Hi everyone, Positron taking a quick look at A Long Way Down. This is a deck building RPG with some roguelite elements. It came out in early access, I think about last week, and it's currently 18 bucks on Steam. The developer gave me a code to check it out, and it's pretty cool. It's got some, I would say, Slay the Spire type combat, and it kind of reminds me a little bit of Bastion in ways as well. And so we'll see that. We're going to just load up. I played the tutorial, and we'll load straight into the main game here. And I'll try to explain things along the way. They throw a lot of information at you at once here. So if we go into our inventory, this is probably a good place to start. So not only do we have cards, but we also have equipment. And equipment changes some of the things we have. So for example, your weapon determines a card that you always have available. Other equipment will activate different abilities, spells, cards, basically, for you to have in your deck. So, for example, this is the linked spell from having that helmet. There's a lot of information here. I'll try to go through it as smoothly as I can. So if we look at our cards, for example, all cards have a cost. So that's this number here. And then they have their effects. So this is an attack. It also says elemental bonus activated. I'm not quite sure what that is exactly. I'm not entirely sure what the elemental bonus is. I think this was one I may have upgraded. You can't upgrade abilities. So this is a defense buff spell. This is an attack and a buff. A lot of different effects. Yeah, so we can upgrade. We get powder from beating levels and things like that, and we can upgrade cards. So for example, if I throw this in here, I could upgrade it to 38 damage and a bigger attack buff. We can also upgrade equipment in a similar fashion. So for example, if I take 200 powder, I could upgrade this by quite a bit on the damage side. So now one of the other things that is unique to this in terms of deck builder is you actually can find party members, and those allow you for different options in combat. So you'll understand this dungeon screen more pretty soon here. Yeah, so we'll go to the Enclosure 1, and the story here is that Sam, our main character, has found his way into this mysterious dungeon and is trying to find his way out and get past the dungeon master. So Dimbala's chamber. It once belonged to the spirit of serpents, fertility and springs. Dimbala's chamber is nothing but a shadow of what it once was. Remnant of past glories, only traces of luxury seep through in the golden paint of the walls and the collapsed columns. The beds have become tombs, the servants have become grave sculptures. A mournful and slothful spirit has deformed this place and made it dark and sorrowful. Rough. So let's get in here. We'll get into our main screen here. And you'll see part of what is a bit of a unique mechanic. Here we go, yeah. I actually was just hopping back to their own thing. So, our goal for this world is kill this monster, the Mini Paros. So this is kind of our spirit guide. Mabri. This thing ahead which blocks your path. You'll have to defeat the lost soul in order to continue. So, the way we do this is there's actually some interesting dungeoning here. We actually have turns on, I guess maybe we'll call it the world map or the dungeon map. And the way we traverse is we actually have to build out the dungeon map. Now, I'm actually curious right away here. Okay, this is a campfire. I wasn't sure if that was going to be like a trap tile or... So yeah, so we get some health there. Don't activate the campfire was a mission. I did not see that. That's okay. But yeah, so we're going to build over this treasure chest first, I think. And periodically, the dungeon master will actually take some of our cards and use them for himself. So that's pretty dangerous, part of the strategy. Alright, so we've got a combat here. This will look very much like Slay the Spire. So let's see, these guys have 100 health each. And I believe this shows you what they're going to do. So they will cast Weakening, do damage, and reduce our attack. Let's see what we want to do here. Let's bless ourselves. Increase our defense, increase our attack, and then we will attack as well. So this card all the way on the left will always be available. Every turn that card will be there. Now I believe other cards we don't use stay in our hand, so we can just hold on to them if we want. So use this blessed attack to increase our power here. And in fact, why don't we cleanse that debuff? So I actually have quite a bit of damage available. And once we run out of energy, our turn automatically ends. Definitely want to finish this guy off, I think, just right away. Get that taken care of. And we might as well buff ourselves again. I believe this shows you how many turns as well, that number in the lower left of the buff icon there. So we could remove their buffs, like so. We could heal. That's probably good. This actually costs 2, but it'll heal us a bit for 2 turns. We can't quite get a kill here, but it'll be close. Yeah. That's fine. I don't think we need to heal because we're actually going to get that regen. And it should bring us back to full health. And then we can just finish him off with kind of whatever here. So I'm not entirely sure how you shuffle. So you're just on this. So we got 2 spells, debuff, a damage and buff, and some powder. Now we can only change our deck at armories. And there's a treasure chest here. I think we want to take the armor. Actually, it looks like we can take everything here. Oh yeah, so we can only change our equipment and such at an armory. Let's see if I can find an armory here. I'm not even sure there's one on this level. May not be. Well, let's continue forward. Don't recognize these writings on the walls. Other souls have already given form to this place. Shouldn't it have changed when I came along? Not that important. So of course, yeah, enemies can come for us. That's fine, we'll fight this guy. Alright. He's gonna cast pretty heavily damaging attack. No, can I not attack him? There we go. We might be able to choose when to... Oh, okay, you lose health to recycle. I see. That's interesting. So do we only get as many cards as we have in our deck for one individual combat? Might be the case. We finished that off pretty easily. And we get another banishment card, a little bit of powder. So these are, the pile of slabs is a new set of tiles. We'll grab this treasure chest first. And it has feather feet again. Again, unfortunately, we would need a... actually that kind of helps me out quite a bit. I'll grab this pile of slabs. Huh, Fallen King can curse its prey. Interesting. We might want to try to use that one. Now I think we want to head over to this sarcophagus. Actually, looks like there's a different mission for activating all the campfires. I do wish I could move the map during his turn. Oh no, there is an armory there. Okay. Let's see, I don't want to block myself, so we'll do this. It's not your day. Oh, so it's automatically going to place the Fallen King. So that's just an enemy spot, basically. Alright, so we're going to get combat here. This guy's quite a bit of health. It's the pawn. He got first hit. Let us buff ourselves. Doing quite a bit of damage to us. Might as well continue to buff ourselves. We're doing 57 damage a hit now. And there's that heal. I definitely want to use that, because he's actually poisoned us, it looks like. So we're going to take some damage every turn now. And he is, it looks like he's cleansed off our blessings. We do have a heal, and I should be able to finish him off here. So we took quite a bit of damage. We're actually down to 200 health now. I'm gonna get 18 powder for that. There is a campfire here, though, which is nice. We're not gonna be able to bust down all of those walls, so I think we're gonna have to go around here. Now, I can also just build away from myself if I want to. I don't think I can build on an existing tile, though. Yeah, I can't block him off. So let's see how we want to go about this. We'll just go fight this Fallen King. And make my way to the armory. So you're probably getting a pretty good sense of, you know, how this flows. I think the dungeon building stuff is pretty cool. I would love to see them focus on that, I think, even more so than the deck building. I'm always for deck building games. I play a lot of Slay the Spire. You know, and stuff like Steam World Quest and things like that were really fun. Occident Attack. Deals damage and decreases their defense. I like that. And we actually got some armor as well for completing the Kill Monsters quest. That's actually really nice. So we definitely want to make it to that armory soon to try to equip ourselves. How do I want to go about getting there? I think we're going to end up in combat here. Or maybe it doesn't move until we kind of finish our turn, or we take a movement. Alright, so they're gonna move now. That's fine. We actually might take damage here, though. They might get the first hit, which would be unfortunate. Yeah. So gotta watch out for that. We'll buff up. He's also got an attack buff here. Could remove that, though. But I think we're better off just killing him. We should be able to kill him here. Yeah, there we go. I think there's actually some random damage with our strike attack, so that could have gone poorly, but managed to make it through. Health is not doing great, though. Alright, we can make it to the armory here. Ooh, there was a trap there. That's... What is this? Trail. Draw one card, increase the damage of an enemy. Ooh, nasty. Let's see use that. Restore 10 health points to everyone. Altruism. We do have a potion. Did that actually use the potion? I think so. So let's see. What do we want here? Yeah, we want this Occident Attack. I think we want a hardening and maybe Another armor blessing. We have quite a few of those. Yeah, so you can see the card information here. How do we want to go about this? Where is the... I know the campfire is really far away. I don't see any allies here either, fortunately. Ah, it's the portal, so we could leave. So that enemy is going to attack us here. He's going to get the first hit. I probably should have preempted that. That was... Ooh, wow, that hit really hard. Holy cow. Well, that's a bit scary. Remove our debuffs there. Damn, this guy is very, very strong. We're also relatively powerful. A little finicky on the card placement sometimes, but, you know, it's an early access. I guess we'll take the heal here. Quite a bit of danger. I don't have enough to upgrade anything just yet. Did you see a campfire over there? I'll be able to make our way to that. Destroy those walls. We have one more move here. This will do that. He's gonna place a tile. He actually places another enemy. I wonder if it'd be beneficial for us to just place enemies ourselves beforehand. New action point. I think we want to move here. So that just instantly gives me a new action point. Nice. Trying to head towards that. Well, it kind of helped me out there, honestly. Yeah, trying to head towards that campfire. In fact, we can actually break one of these tiles and kind of prevent us from getting into combat here. Alright, so we have a clear path to that campfire. He actually put another campfire down? Thank you. And get a potion. Oh, can I use that right now? Do I have to be... Must have to be at the armory to do that. Which is probably worth going back to at this point. Ooh, he actually broke a tile there. So let's make our way back to the armory, use that potion. I might be wrong on how you use potions. There might be another way to do that, and I'm just not aware of it. Now that it does seem the way to do it. I think we break those walls and we start making our way across. I would like to head just straight to the boss at this point, for safety's sake. It looks like he's on that sarcophagus there. Probably not a good idea to have done what I just did, because I think he's going to be able to walk right into us, and he's going to get a first attack. Yeah, that was not smart. I should have been a little more patient with that. Because he's immediately going to hit us with a really high damaging attack. We will buff ourselves, lower his defense. This could be pretty rough, although his health pool is not that high. I think we'll be okay. We'll give ourselves some regen. Now the question here becomes, you know, do I continue to buff myself or do I just go full offense? I think we're gonna get more benefit out of having those defense buffs up. Wow, he's got a huge defense buff up. So I think we'll follow suit on that. And hopefully we get a banishment card next turn. Yeah, there we go. So he's actually got 158% extra defense, but we could just do that. And let's see. I guess we'll hit with the strike. If it rolls high, we'll actually kill him here. We got it, nice. We get some more powder and an armor blessing. So, for that we get a weapon. It's a sword. And recipe for shield bash. Combine some powder and a few spells to obtain shield bash. Okay. Let's see what happens if we go to the next level. And I'll probably wrap this video up here. This gives a pretty good indication, I think, of how this plays out. Again, it is an early access. I would like to see more. Let's see. Oh, 15% bonus for earth spells. Okay, so I see that's the elemental bonus. What do we have mostly for... I guess we do have a lot of earth spells. But most of our attacks are wind spells. That Oxidant attack would probably want to add more of those. So we can upgrade. Actually, it doesn't say we have any powder. That's strange. Oh yes we do, we just didn't have enough for that one. So if we combine an armor blessing and a thrust, we get shield bash. It's damage equal to character defense. Sure, that's kind of a cool ability. It's interesting to see these also as, I guess, what's the way, consumable items. We've got 60 powder left. Recycle cards. Oh, okay. So if let's say I didn't want one of these lower, it could be 9 powder. Also, that is in French. You can also clone a card. Huh. That's kind of nice. Yeah, so that's a long way down. I think it's pretty cool. I'm interested to see how it fleshes out. I know right now I think there's only like 6 floors, so the game is not super long as it stands right now. So again, you know, it's early access. Your mileage may vary. Hopefully this video helps you decide if this is something you'd be interested in. But yeah, I'm really excited to see where this goes. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like, helps a bunch. Subscribe for more. I'll see you soon.